name's GeordyColeman, you can call me Ginger Wolf, and welcome to 7 Days to Die Joke Mod. So, first and foremost, I should have rocks, as I do have some rocks. Is that enough rocks? It's not, we need a lot more rocks. Okay, that's fine. So, just so that you guys know, I did change my damn it, there we go. My horde night to every 10 days because I realized that if I left it at 7 days, it would end up on day 21, and if I switched it to 10 days after that, then it was kind of redundant. So I figured I may as well do that. We'll do 3 horde nights between first day to day 20, and then we'll just do 10-day increments from there. Now, we have a couple of to-dos today. I think there's a big rock. There's a gummy bear. I have a feeling that gummy bear is going to be problematic. We have a big rock right here. Is it trying to break our place? Not trying to break our place. Okay, so we'll leave it be for now. But we do want some rocks.
There's wolves and stuff around, so that's just fine. We'll throw some bacon and eggs in us, and start off the day with a good solid breakfast.
We're just gonna keep our eyes out for anything that might try to come at us and harm us. There's a regular bear over there. Alright, now, how are we looking?
Besides that fucking goose.
I said recipes. Still lots more rock that we need. That's fine. We'll just kind of walk around. I'm sure there's... Oh, there's a wolf. Second he sees us, he's going to come at us, so...
Besides that fucking
Knew it. So, big homie there. So, as I was saying, I was talking about my mom in the last episode, who's one of the people that I respect the most out of pretty much everybody I've ever met in my entire life. But I would not be here without my mom. I wouldn't be here without my father, but we're not going to talk about him. But I also wouldn't be here without my grandfather. So I wanted to share kind of a really cool story with you. If the game decides it wants to actually unfreeze. There we go. I want to share a really cool story with you about my grandfather. Now, first things first, my grandfather was, and this will become important, my grandfather was a World War II military veteran. You'll understand why that's important here in a moment, because this is something that I personally, anybody who was in a war that is now over, one of my favorite things to do is basically just ask, where were you? What happened? What was your situation? What was going on when you found out the war was over? Because, you know, the war's going to eventually end, right? So, what were you doing? Where were you? Do you remember what your thought was? That kind of thing. Well, my grandfather told me that for him it was complete disbelief. He couldn't believe the war that he had been involved in for all the time that he had been fighting in the war was finally over. My grandfather was 17 years old when he enlisted. He lied about his age so that he could enlist. And this was the second year the war was going. Now, he remembered exactly where he was. Now, when he... Oh, there's a spider. When he was... Now, before the war was over, he had been told, kind of like through the grapevine kind of thing, that his younger brother, Alex, my grandfather's name was George, just so that it's not my grandfather and my uncle and everything like that. His brother, who was a tank driver, my grandfather was an engineer, had been killed in the line of duty. And my grandfather was very close to his brother, so this was very sad for him. However, when he found out the war ended, he was walking around the city, because now, at this point, war is over, he's basically a civilian. You know what I mean? So he went for a walk, just to kind of, first walk he wanted to take is basically, a civilian walk. And he's walking down the road, and then he sees a familiar face. A familiar face that he was not expecting to see at all. He sees his brother that he had been told had been killed in the line of duty. So he's like, I thought you were dead. And of course, Alex goes, I thought you were dead. Apparently somebody with the same last name had died. Still no idea who. But somebody with the same last name had died. I hear ya. I hear ya. There you are. Trying to come say hi. That's fine. And they say bye. But he was like, I thought you had died. Alex goes, I thought you had died. Apparently it was somebody with the same name, same last name, had died. And I guess, things were not as technologically advanced as they are now. So, sometimes people were killed and nobody knew. Sometimes people were... It's not going to help, dude. There you go. Ooh, all that work for nothing. Anyway, though, so here is the point of this. The town that this happened in my estimation, probably the best town that it could have happened in. It was Amsterdam. If you are going to not only celebrate the end of a war, but celebrate the fact that your brother, who you thought was dead, somehow was not dead. I would say Amsterdam is definitely got to be at least in the top 10. And in me saying that, I would also like to say, and I mean, I don't care what military you are a part of, whether it's the American military, the Canadian military, British Armed Forces, you know, the list goes on and on and on and on. And I know if I try to list off a bunch, I'm probably going to miss off some, you know, important ones. So those are the ones that instantly spring to mind for me. But to everybody, if you're in the military, I do honestly want to say, deeply and sincerely, thank you. Thank you for being a part of the military. Thank you for being brave enough and willing to do what you do. Do I have enough now? I do. Yay! Yay! But because if it wasn't for you, literally my life would be completely different from it would not even resemble what it is now. And so I do, you know, and I don't care if you're currently in the military, if you're formerly in the military, you know, and I will not serve in the military for two primary reasons. Number one, I have asthma, so I'm instantly rejected. You know, medical condition and all that stuff. But also, I made a pledge to my grandfather many years ago when I was about 11 or 12 years old. I made a promise to him that I would not enlist in the military. And I know the reason why he had me promise that to him. And the reason why he wanted me to promise to him that I would not enlist in the military was simply because for the entirety of his life, he did not have he had nightmares like continuously through the entirety of his life. He, as a matter of fact, there was one night when he was sleeping, he actually he was having a nightmare. What had happened was somehow, to this day, nobody knows how this happened, but somehow he had gotten where his body was on top of the blankets and his arms were tucked underneath the blankets. Yeah, this be closer. And he actually and legitimately attempted to strangle my grandmother because of that. Hey, Jen.
You again. I'm starting to think you like Dr. Jen.
That's way less health. We'll do it this way. I realized that I could get into her base by doing this. Which means I could get into her stash safes over here. How many lockpicks do I have? Anyway, so yeah, if you are a member of the military, by all means, if you're feeling up to it, you know, say something in the comments, or you know, shoot me a message on Twitter, anything like that. And I am a comedian, if you ever want me to perform for you, by all means, of course, if it is out of town, the only thing that I ask for is to cover my travel and accommodation expenses. And aside from that, I won't charge you for the actual show and performance. Because between a promise that I made and okay, wait, 23. Between a promise that I made and, of course, my medical condition, I may not be able to serve in the military, but it would be an absolute honor if I could do something to help at least alleviate some of the stress and fatigue that you guys suffer. What the heck? Silver nugget. Okay. So now, I am aware too, like if this is for like a military base, I do know, come on. I do know that, seriously? 18 left. We'll let ourselves get down to 15. 17 left? There we go. Tempered blade schematic. I mean, we'll definitely use that. And if this is a base thing, because I do know that they do have budgets for entertainment on military bases and stuff like that. That's a horse of a different color. But I'm talking like you personally as a military person. As a matter of fact, a level 5 pistol. Interesting. As a matter of fact, I am aware too that I've been trying to set up hopefully, nothing is for sure yet, but I would like to set up something for like the military, something for the military, like a comedy show for the military. I don't know how. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. I basically don't have any. Dreaded cockknocker. Mark Hamill, you're in this. There's a reference to Mark Hamill in this game, really? For those of you who don't know, there is a. Okay.
You should stock up on medical supplies. There's a zombie apocalypse out there.
Okay, so I guess I have to go in through this and cancel it this way. That's fine. Yes, that's the... Okay. Alright. Jobs. Fetch and clear to the south. Yeah, you know what? We'll do the fetch and clear to the south. It's pretty close.
You need some work? If you finish 2 more jobs this week, I will give you Employee of the Month.
All right. Thank you very much, Jim.
Another stranger in need? I've got what you're looking for.
Whoa, okay, hi. Okay, he's not feral as well, that's fine. Usually I do, you're feral. Let's see what's in this bag here. Okay, there should be, yeah, there's a mailbox, so. One thing I'm okay with double looting is mailboxes. Dukes. If you know where to look, you can find money just lying around. Find more dukes and loot. I mean, that's definitely something to take. Ooh, and some eggs. Cool. Hey, buddy. Hey, Bernie. Ow. And I just realized we're hungry again, so we'll have some food. And we'll throw a piece of grilled meat in our face as well. So, oh, another art of mining. Oh, cool, that's for coffee. Nice. Speaking of coffee, we're gonna drink a coffee. Alrighty. Whatever the closest thing we have to magic, let's make that happen. I realize we're standing on... Okay, we have one of those, so we can sell that. One of those, we can sell that. Cool. And we do want to do a couple more little upgrades to our base. So if we get some free cobblestone, we're definitely gonna snag it. Okay, hi buddy. Ow. Lots of barrel skeletons kicking around here. Wow. Wowzers. Who is somebody else coming to say hello? Yep. Lieutenant Dan. Speaking of military. The cool thing too I find with military folks is that a lot of them usually have like super good senses of humor. And I will also say my grandfather, I have nothing but respect for my grandfather because even though with everything, military veteran, went through... Okay, we're gonna go this way first. Can you let me down the ladder, please? Thank you. I'm wondering if this is like the back way to the house. Hey, yo. Wondering, yeah, this is, I think this is probably the back way to the house. Yep. Back way to the house. So this is not the way the game wants us to go, so we'll oblige the game and go the way that it wants us to go. Just because we'll be coming out this way anyway. Anyway, also we'll probably pass by the fetch we got to go into. But yeah, my grandfather, he had no malice in him towards anybody. Like, he didn't care, like, hello. My grandfather didn't care what your race was, what your gender was. He would treat you with nothing but respect. And he's the reason why, for me, if you're racist or anything like that, you have no excuse to be racist. Because my grandfather literally, he was in a situation where literally people of, the Germans and stuff like that were trying to kill him. Literally trying to kill him. And I remember one time asking my grandfather, I'm like, didn't that make you mad? Weren't you upset at, the German people for that? And he goes, no. Because most of them weren't in the military, Oh, flannel strips. Okay. Organ grinder, rip and tear. He's like, most of them weren't there voluntarily. They didn't want, they didn't want to be there. But because their government, you know, had way different practices than us, they essentially had to be. You know? That was a long fall, buddy. Are you okay? You okay, buddy? You okay? He's like, so they weren't there by choice. He's like, if anybody had any right to be mad at anybody, he's like, they should have been mad at me. I volunteered for it. They didn't have that option. And that was kind of like whoops. Didn't need to fall there. Somebody's trying to get in from somewhere. That's fine. They'll either figure it out or we'll drop in on them. And he's like, if anybody should have been mad about any of it, it should have been them mad at me. He's like, I volunteered for the damn thing. Okay. That's a crazy way to think about it, but also very logical. So. Some stuff and things. Alright. I'll snag this bit of cobble. That's deeper into the wasteland, so we probably won't go there. But we've kind of been there before, so... Oh, no, that's not even in the wasteland. Okay, we're definitely going to hit that up. After we're done this. One thing at a time. Alright. Hello. Bookcase. Somebody is mad. Hey, buddy. You got no running. Ow! Ow! You did. Ow. To serve human, issue 1. Diggleberry Crunch and Papa Ritz. Nice. That was something that it's telling us to make anyway, so yeah, cool. Alright. That's a bathroom. Anybody in the bathroom? Doesn't look like it. Close the door. See if we can get the toilet. Some trash. Take your trash. Some clay. Okay. So these are definitely the doors that were locked that we couldn't get through before. I'm seeing as somebody was so angry, pretty much just killed this door, so... Yeah, that was definitely a locked door. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna head downstairs now. And that's the opening. Oh, somebody busted into the place. Wonder where they are. Hey, buddy. Ooh, completely missed you. Sorry about that. Do we have a broken arm? Yeah, we got a broken arm. Wow. Okay, we're gonna use this. We got a splint at least, so that'll help. Hello? Ah, Bernie. And I saw G.I. Joel walking around here. He's probably going to try to sneak in. Ow! Okay, anything else? I see another Bernie. Hey, Bernie. Alright. I think that's everybody around. Alright, let's finish off this ice. Alright. Hey. That was one of those. Oh, I'm done. Oh. Just let me die. Extra wood. Paper. Hopefully we can start making some frickin' shotgun rounds because, man, it's getting tough. It's not really getting that tough, to be honest. Somebody's waking up. Ah, there you go. Hey, big daddy. Whoa. Alright, so, I know this is the kitchen. But it looked like there was a little more stuff in another room. Did you make me some coffee? I'd like a little more coffee. Ooh, you did. Thank you very much. Don't want the gore. I'll take the food. Okay, that should be everything in the kitchen here. But I definitely saw some stuff over here. Oh. That's how I can get up in there. Okay. So that means, yeah, this is just down. Okay, cool. Alright, and I thought there was a guy down here. Maybe not. I'll take that. Take this bit of cobblestone. Ooh, our health is really low. I did not realize that. Let's use one of these. That'll patch us up a little bit. And he was here. It's because we're using the power attacks. Hey! Ow. It's the power attacks that's hurting our arm. Oh, there's somebody else down there. Or was he just not knocked out? No, he was down there. Shot him in the butt. Oh, I just realized we didn't grab the supplies. We must have passed right past them. Passed right, yeah, that's proper English. We'll go with that. Another health kit, pitchfork. What the heck is that? Laser pistol and rifle beam. Okay. Intrigued. Definitely intrigued. Alright, let's do this. Another thing we got. We should be able to fix our axe now because I started to pick up some plastic. Let's not destroy everything that's in here. AP robotic turret ammo. We'll take that. Charge strikes. This new. That's for stun baton. Nothing super. I honestly have never really used the stun baton. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. Mostly bad things. And if the people who play the game that I respect are saying, "Yeah, no, it's crap. Don't use it," I'm gonna kind of go with that. So it looks like it's on this level. There it is. Cool. Almost went right past it. We are good now. We can leave. And we already busted down the door, so we can actually just leave right out the front door. Cool. We are done. We'll head back to the trader.
Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do, make sure it's here.
Okay, what are the prices on this? Okay, we'll take that. jobs. Fetches, one to the northeast, which I'm pretty sure is that.
I
So we'll grab
need
this
someone
one.
who's... Hurry back soon, and I'll have a nice reward for you.
This what scared the crap out of me. Butt munch? Because usually sniper... Well, I mean, snipers typically work alone. Or, not work alone, sorry. They work in, like, pairs. So... We'll have some meat. And, you know, that, to me, it would be a very interesting job. Let's put on our goggles. But what's this? Mysterious candy. It's either something really good or really bad. Let's hope for good. So we got no mailbox on this, so let's actually do these. Hey Joe, I see you over there. Dad jokes number 3. We'll take a look at that. We'll see if the dad joke's any good. So, if you guys were to put an opinion on that, if you were a teacher, would you... These dangerous cats are often found in snow-covered mountains to 10%. Okay. We definitely saw some of those when we went to the thing, so... Alright. And... Did that reset these? It did. Or at least some of them. More things to sell. Picture of boobs. It's going to be an emoji, isn't it? Urban Combat Volume 2. Cigars boost your strength, increase... Learn to craft cigars? Hell yeah. Bar brawling, boozed up, drinking beer, no longer blurs your vision, and your buzz lasts twice as long. I wonder if that works for the beer goggles too. That'd be great. And I know we had the dad jokes. My son wanted to know what it was like to be married. I asked him to leave me alone, and when he did, I asked him why he was ignoring me. And yep, it's an emoji. Had a feeling. Had a feeling. My character's hungry, so we'll throw some bacon and eggs in him. Alright. That's unlocked. Alright, so this is a fetch. It's on this level. It's not upstairs. So let's see if we have to... Oh, we're waking some people up. We got some cobble in here. So that's good. Still more zombies. I don't think they're here though. But we're gonna steal the cobble. Steal the cobble. We should be trying to get through this quickly because of the time of day, but this is a lot of cobble to kind of go past, so we're just going to snag all this real fast. Got some piles of cobble, so once we get the supplies, we're just going to book it. We might not have time to drop it out, although I think the trader is 24 hours in this. I think. Ah. Steel, this is where you're banging in from. Oh, it's locked. Whoa! I was not expecting you to run at us like that. Oh. Ooh. So I'm assuming it's in that room there. Or at least pretty dang close to it. So... we have an abrasion. Heal up our abrasion. That's locked. Dang. Alright. So that's not the way it wants us to go. That's locked. Anything interesting in the lockers? Locked. Sure. Football. Is there anything? No. Okay, bathroom? Nope, that's not a bathroom. Chair, though. We are very encumbered. I want to take a quick look at our... Let's close this door. See if there's anything that we can drop real quick that's not super important. Do we have... How much paper do we have? We have 17 paper. Yeah. We got some food we can eat. Let's eat some food. And drink some water. Don't need you. We can make sand. So get rid of that. Doesn't look like there's anything of interest in there. Nothing in there. I don't know why I'm closing. There's a bag in there. Some gore. We should probably get rid of that gore. Alright, but the supplies are down here, it looks like. Oh, there they are. Fantastic. Got the supplies. Somebody is trying to break through a wall or something. So we can keep going upstairs. It's 1900 hours. It's almost 2000. Is that the proper terminology? You know what? I think we're done with this particular base. I want to try to get home before things run at us. And we got our mission done, so. Let's head home.
Hello, traveler.
Hey, Jen.
Here's your pay for a job well done.
Iron shovel? Hell yeah. And it's even a better level than the one we have. Alright. Jobs. Yeah, we'll take the fetch.
If you do this for me, I had a good feeling about you. Good luck.
We're not going to do it tonight, but we'll go into it. Huh. So yeah. Also too, just so you guys are aware, seeing as I mentioned I will do shows for military folks and stuff like that. I do have a question. I would like to do some charity stuff. Now I am gearing up for something to do this coming November. I'm hoping for anyway. I'm going to be a little shy on the details because I'm not 100% sure if it's going to work out, and if it does work out, you know, what is exactly going to happen. But I can say it is something to do with the Cross Cancer Institution. I'm hoping I can do it. I was going to do it this past year, but if there is anything charity-wise, I mean, granted, I definitely don't have very much of a big, following on any of my social media. But if there is something you're doing for charity, let me know. I would love to. However, I will put an asterisk on that, is that I always make sure that whatever the charity is, I like to try and look into it before I do anything to support it. But also, and we froze up again. There we go. If you want to do any type of entertainment for, I got a zombie and a gummy bear having a fight there. We're going to drop off our bike, and I think we're going to take out the gummy bear. Just because it's been cruising around our place for a while now. So, I think it's time. Let him take out a zombie as well? Yeah. Okay. Let him take out the zombie. Let them kind of do battle. And we'll take Arlene out too, just because I feel like she's going to try and sneak up on us while we're trying to take out the gummy bear. Ow. Hey, Yogi. What kind of candy you got in you? We still have a broken arm, so we're hurting ourselves as we cut this guy up. But it's the end of the day. I don't anticipate very much fighting going on. So if we lose a little bit of health, that's okay. We got 4 candies right now. There's something creeping around. A couple things creeping around.
Besides that fucking goose.
Hello, nurse. Hey, Bone Daddy. Back to the gummy bear. Alright. And home we go. Alright, so I don't bore the crap out of you guys, I am going to leave this episode here. I'll get everything. Oh, I just realized we still have that silver nugget. We can throw that in the for sale chest. So I don't bore the crap out of you guys, I am going to end the video here. I do so hope you guys enjoyed the video and my ramblings as per always. I am so happy you decided to enjoy part of your day with me. And always remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do. You should probably stay away from the things that I would do. Or at least a lot of them. But until next time, take care.